Good morning.
Morning.
It's 11 o'clock, but we are trying to get the stream up, so I'm just going to have a brief intermission until we can get that resolved. Thank you. All right, apologies. Technology is fantastic most of the time. So again, welcome to the County Board of Elections meeting. First, I would like to state that the agenda was posted to the website 24 hours before the meeting. Second, I will preserve the order and decorum of these meetings. Everyone in attendance should be on notice that shouting or interrupting the proceedings will not be tolerated. Those who violate this will be asked to leave. The Sunshine Act permits anyone attending a public meeting to object to a perceived violation. At any time during the meeting, if you choose to do so, please succinctly state your objection. Objecting is not an opportunity for speech making. We will now move to public comment. Commenters shall state where they live, or if they're not a resident of Philadelphia, that they are a Philadelphia taxpayer. Public comment is not an opportunity for dialogue or Q&A, it's public comment. A chance for you to tell us what you think. Each speaker shall have 2 minutes. However, I may extend this time at my discretion. All public comment must be relevant or germane to board business. Finally, it is my responsibility to preserve the order and decorum of the meetings. As such, profane, slanderous, discriminatory, or personal attacks will not be tolerated. Please note that we will be doing polling place changes later in the meeting. So anyone wishing to be heard on a polling place change should wait until that time. Anyone wishing to offer public comment, please step forward.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Rich Durella from South Philly. I'm speaking on behalf of Protect Our Vote Philly. We appreciate, first of all, that you've moved the meetings to a more central location and hope that you can keep them here where it's easier for people to get to. And we do note that you're posting agendas for the meetings 24 hours in advance, which is now required by the Sunshine Act. However, we want to point out that the agendas are not being posted in a location where the public is reasonably likely to find them. So we suggest that you announce each meeting on the front of your website and on social media. I don't think there's been an announcement since August 31st. And when you announce the meetings, just include a link to the meeting agenda with each announcement so that members of the public have a reasonable opportunity to find the agenda and thereby to comment on the business before the board. So we offer this as one of a number of recommendations to bring this board into compliance with the Pennsylvania Sunshine Act for better transparency and to encourage public participation. I want to give you each a copy of our recommendations, which we've circulated to you before, for each of you in the record. And as always, we're ready to work with the board to improve public participation in board activities. Thank you.
Commissioner Sabir, Secretary Commissioner Sabir is joining the meeting via his cell phone. Deputy Commissioner Okta is here in person. I will now call on Deputy Commissioner for any email public comment.
Good morning. There were no email public comments as of 9:30 a.m. this morning. Thank you.
Thank you. We will now proceed to old business. Joe Lynch with a report from the Executive Director. Thank you.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning, Joe.
How are you? Well, today's Sunshine Report for September 29, 2021, the County Board of Elections report. They are currently accepting absentee or mail-in ballot applications online at vote.pa.gov or by paper application. As of yesterday, they have approved 89,763 vote-by-mail applications. Of those, 61,642 are paper applications, and 28,121 are electronic applications. This is including permanent ballot voters who applied in the primary. Ballot application process is up to date through Monday. Completed cover pages for online filers of Cycle 4 campaign finance reports are due on October 1st. The voter registration unit report for the election cycle to date, they have processed 79,590 applications, of which 5,300 were paper applications. All applications are up to date. The data unit is working on paper applications, return letters, and are proofing the paper apps. The imaging unit is processing electronic applications, return letters, and doing corrections. Correspondence unit is working on return letters. Document unit is working on return letters, mailing, appeals, and ID cards. All units are also pulling deceased from the duplication room. The election board unit report, last week, sheet metal workers total from that training seminar was 101 in-person training. Esperanza, we ran 2 classes last week. One was at sheet metal workers, there was 101 in-person training. Esperanza, there was a total of 161 in-person training. Overall, there's 669 poll workers attended in-person training. Online training as of today is 407. Total confirmed working, 4,204. Total messages left with board workers is 997. And total of not working board workers is 339. This week, the classes for the election seminars are being held at South Philadelphia High School. The Vote by Mail Center, the first batch of mail-in ballots will be mailed out tomorrow and will continue until all ballots are mailed out. The satellite office location in room 142 will open up tomorrow. The hours will be 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. And that's all I have, Commissioners.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you and the staff for just an incredible job getting us ready to get these ballots out. Thanks. Okay, so we will now move on to new business. And as such, we have Charlie Stroman that's going to come up and talk. But before that, is there anyone here who would like to speak on the moving of a polling place?
Sir, you want to sign in here?
Okay, so there's no one here to speak about moving a polling place? Okay, hearing none, we will now go to Charlie Stroman for new business.
Good morning, Commissioners. Little polling
morning.
place update. 603 sites are confirmed as of this morning out of 715. Confirmed divisions are 1522 out of 1,703 for an 89.4%. Okay, I'll move on to the hearings. I would like to couple 1-7 and 3926 because they're intertwined. 1-7.
Charlie, I'm just gonna have an objection. Can you just do ward and division?
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna put ward 30?
Yeah, they're both intertwined, 1-7
I
and
apologize.
3926. That's fine.
Yeah.
So 1-7 is requesting to move from East Passyunk Community Center to Bach. 3926 is requesting to move from Bach to East Passyunk. So that's the request from some of the community people.
I'd like to ask if we could take those moves under advisement for the moment, to just take it closer. Sorry. I'd like to ask if we can take those moves under advisement to get a closer look at the move from the moving 1-7 and moving 3926.
Okay, with any objection, taking it under advisement? Without any, we'll take it under advisement.
Thank you.
Okay, the next moves are in the second ward, there's several of them. Be Ward 2, Division 3, from Gloria Day Suites Church to Capitola Rec Center for voter convenience.
I motion that we approve the move from the 2nd Ward, 3rd Division.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The next move would be in the 2nd Ward again, in the 13th Division, from the Settlement Music School to the Santour Library, again for voter convenience.
I make a motion that we approve the proposed move to 213.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the next three moves I'll couple.
Hold up, Charles. Commissioner Sabir? Thank you.
Sorry.
Go ahead, that's okay, go ahead.
Okay, the next move, I'm going to couple three of them together. 2nd Ward, 26th Division, 27th Division, and 29th Division, moving from St. Stanislaus Parish Hall to the Shot Tower Rec Center. The reason being is St. Stanislaus is refusing to do elections anymore.
I motion that we approve the proposed move, 2nd Ward 26th Division, 2nd Ward 27th Division, 2nd Ward 29th Division.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the next three, I'm going to couple them together. 0525, 0531, and Ward 14, Division 1, all voted at the storefront last election, and we're going to move them to the Arts and Crafts Holdings. That is back to the original location. We moved out of that location in Arts and Crafts for COVID, but she's comfortable enough to go back to the original location for now.
I make a motion that we approve the proposed move, 5th Ward, 25th Division, and 31st Division. And 14-1.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the next two moves will be coupled together. Ward 21, Division 29, and Ward 21, Division 40, moved from old CVS building back into the Salvation Army, which is the original location.
Are we losing, I get a quick question, are we losing the CVS building or?
So Commissioner,
I know it's vacant.
yeah, I made a
live
decision
across the
that
street.
sooner or later that we're gonna lose it, and I didn't want it to happen last minute, so on my own, I went out to the original locations and asked them, they were all happy with having this come back.
And I know it's currently being used as a FEMA disaster recovery center.
Right, and I reached out to the ward leaders, and they were all happy with that.
Okay.
So just to reiterate for the record, this is a move back to the original location.
Correct, Commissioner.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I motion that we approve the proposed moves, 2129, 2140.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The next one being the 21st Ward again in the 41st Division, moving from the old CVS building to Roxborough YMCA, again, original location.
And it's directly behind it, right?
Correct. Yes.
I make a motion that we approve the proposed move, 2141.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Another one in the 21st Ward, the 45th Division, moving from Laguna High School back to Cathedral Village Auditorium, again, back to the original location.
I make a motion that we approve the proposed move, 2145.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The next move is in the 28th Ward, the 8th Division, from Zion Baptist Church to the North Penn Pal, and that is for voter convenience.
I make a motion that we approve the proposed move, 2808.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next one will be in the 31st Ward, the 5th Division, moved from JV Ventures to the Summerfield Church, and that is a refusal.
I make a motion that we approve the proposed move, 315.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next one again in the 31st Ward,
Thank you.
31st Ward, 15th Division, JB Ventures to the Beacon Presbyterian Church, and that is of course a refusal.
I make a motion that we approve the proposed move, 3115.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next one in the 58th Ward, moving from Anne Frank School back to Randy's Restaurant, and it's actually a move into the division.
So did it used to be in Randy's, Charles?
Yes, but the next one I announce will it'll kind of intertwined with, and I would actually like the commissioners to speak on that if there are any questions because of the polls run thing.
Right, but 5811, didn't
Yeah.
they used to vote in
They
Ramage?
did, yes, correct.
So I make a motion that we move 5811, the proposed move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The next move is Ward 58, Division 19, from Pan Frank School into Paul's Run. And that actually is in the division.
I motion that we approve the proposed move 5819.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And that's all I have, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Schmidt, do you have any items to be added to the agenda?
I have none.
Commissioner Sabir, do you have any items to be added to the agenda? Thank you. With no items remaining on the agenda, this meeting is adjourned to the call of the chair. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the day.